Are you having problems with pizza sticking to your pizza peel? There is an answer. No more problems. So one of the biggest problems I have, and obviously a lot of other people have too, is the dough sticking to the peel. So we are going to make a pizza and try to put it on the peel. Of course, my luck is gonna be it's gonna work perfectly this time, but normally it doesn't because I come out with egg-shaped pizzas or my cheese and my toppings end up all over the uni. So we're gonna try to do one on the peel, the way it should be done, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the problem. You start making it, you work it up from the middle, you have it looking like it should. We're gonna get this in the oven, but first, we have to get it on the peel, then we're gonna finish putting the toppings on, and let's see what happens. I have my peel. I'm gonna put a little extra flour on here. I'm gonna cover the entire peel, especially the edge. Again, it's worked perfect this time because I'm trying to prove a point. All right, here's my peel. Slide our dough right up on here. Oh, that went pretty smooth. Shape it kind of the way you want it. Beautiful. Let's get our toppings on it. Be right back. It's a cheese pizza. Will it work? Perfectly shaped. Flour on the peel. Let's put it in the uni. What? Oh no. See that smoke? That is the cheese already sticking. And, well, that can't be good. That can't be good. You've seen me flour it, you've seen me shape it. This is not. Oh, there we go. Now we have this burnt smelling cheese coming out. Oh my God, nobody wants that. Nobody got time for that. So now after 20 seconds, we're gonna turn it. No, wait, we have more problems. Oh crap, that can't be good. Blood cheeses. I don't know if you see the smoke coming out of here, but oh boy. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Look at that black already just from our first turn. Oy vey. Oh no, what are we gonna do? So here's my pizza. Way overdone. It did actually keep shape way better than I normally do, but you can see it's completely charred here. Turn it every 20 seconds. You see the top, the dough isn't quite done here, but the cheese is already overcooked here. And you can't smell it because we don't have smell-o-vision yet. It does not smell good. Oh no, the bottom is burnt. If only there was a solution. But wait, there is. So let me show you a couple of things that I like to do to make this go a little bit smoother. So here's a couple of tips and tricks that I like to do. When you have your dough basically shaped, I take a screen. Get it underneath here. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna reform it. You wanna keep your edges up a little bit like that. Now it's gonna be so much easier to move around in the oven for a second. So let's get this topped. We'll get this in the oven. I'll show you why this is better. All right, so a couple tips I like to do. My cheese, tips, not ticks. I don't know what's going on with that. I put my cheese in the freezer for a few minutes so it doesn't melt too fast. The pepperoni I bought, even though it's an artisan pepperoni, it does shrink up a little bit, doesn't have a lot of flavor, and I love pepperoni, so we put a lot of that on there. But you really wanna get your dough, which I added some stuff to, and then my sauce, which I love to make, and my cheese. You want there to be a balance of all the flavors. So now we have a 12-inch pizza, and we're gonna try putting this in the uni, which is so much simpler than the last one. Slide her in, just like before. We're gonna wait about 20 seconds, and we're gonna give this a turn. Seconds, give her a turn, and we're gonna do this about 3 times. Then we're gonna take the screen off so we can get a little crust on that bottom, just the way we want it. Everything's gonna cook up nicely, evenly, and round. Now, the round isn't as important if my mother-in-law is here. I'll just give her the egg-shaped piece, and I don't care. But when tight family or friends are here, I want the pizza to look good. About a minute into my cook, you can see we're starting to get some browning around the edge. The cheese is just now starting to melt. We're going to turn it. The big thing we're going to do now is give her a couple shakes. Wow, that's going to come right out with it. Anyways, now we're going to put that in so we get a nice golden brown on the bottom without it being burnt. As we get closer to our 2 minutes, you can see we're starting to get some nice leopard print on there, which is what you want. You want to get a little bit of crisp on there without burning it. We're just about to pull this pizza out, and we are going to enjoy a delicious pepperoni pizza made in 2 minutes, nice and easy at home. All right, so we're back. 2 minutes, my pizza's done. Got a little bit of charring on the outside. The other thing I like to do, I use a bigger screen, put it over the pan so that you can get some air underneath the bottom of it without it getting all soggy. Let's look at the bottom. Was that burnt like the last one? No, but I don't know if you can hear that. Nice crispy crust on the bottom without burnt. Pizza, pepperoni, ready to go, uni style. A couple tips, tricks, and hacks that I like to show you. I got a couple more. We're not done. 2 more real quick ones. One, I'm not a big crust guy. This, I can eat the crust, but one thing we're gonna do, I make some homemade garlic butter. You can find that on What You Cookin' Babe. We have that video out there. We always keep this in the fridge, but I take a little bit of brush and just want to brush my edge with a little bit of garlic butter. If it wasn't delicious enough before, it's certainly going to be extraordinary now. If you want to put a little Parmesan cheese on there, go right ahead. If you want to dip it in a little bit of the pizza sauce, go right ahead. We are just going to put a little bit of garlic butter on there. And I haven't cut it yet, because the other thing you want to do is just give it a minute or 2 to let the cheese kind of coagulate, get back together. So when you cut, stuff doesn't just tear the way it is. It'll set just for a minute, then cut it and enjoy. BC Bias, I'm Mike. Thanks for watching.